Haven't done this in a freaking while. I'll turn my head back around. I got big ass ears. See who jumps in.
Dang, Ohio Patriot.
He's first. Ohio, what's up, brother?
First. LOL, he got it.
He got it. He got you. Good morning, brother. Hope you're doing well this morning, man. I was going to do it at 10 and go to the men's breakfast at church with my boss, but I just, I couldn't make it out there today. We got just enough money to make it for the next 2 days with gas in the generator. Thanks to somebody, not mentioning no names, but you know who you are. Thank you, brother. And because work was slow this week, I missed 2 days and I had to borrow those 2 days to make it through those 2 days. So, but we did go back on a Friday and I got a day, so that helped. And my boss man will just take the money I owe him out periodically through the week. So y'all got to check out the new Light Fighter shirt. Well, it's right here. Come get it. I don't even know where yours is. Where is it? I don't know. Yes. Mama Bear's got one too. So my brother sent us each one. I want to take them with me to Texas in September, which I'm really looking forward to. That's going to be amazing. I've been working on the packing list, memorizing all the names for stuff, and this is going in my bag. So, I'm going to get some Prepared Citizen shirts too, man. I'm an affiliate for him. So if you order anything, Ohio, if you use the code TAS, you'll get 10% off your order, and it helps me out. So remember that if anybody orders anything from Jay from Prepared Citizens, if you throw in the code TAS, you get 10% off, and it helps me out. I can either get some gear, which is what I'm going to do. I didn't even know that if you had an affiliate link that you got anything from them. I just knew you got a 10% code off, and I was trying to help my friends and help him make some sales. So he said I could either trade it for cash or gear, and I'd rather just have the gear and stuff like that. And also, if I can find it, it was right here. I'll use it for the commercial. If you guys need any kind of medical supplies or radios or anything training wise, hit Prepared Citizens up and use code TAS for 10% off. There's my commercial today. And yes, I keep the coffee mug in my gun safe because it's Mama's coffee mug, and it was a gift from somebody, so it stays in there. So yeah, get some Light Fighter shirts and some Prepared Citizen shit, man. He's a good dude. Yeah, definitely get you one. I'm gonna wait till I get enough affiliate stuff, and that's what I'm gonna get is just Mama Bear and I a couple t-shirts, and if enough people order stuff and I get enough affiliate money built up in my account, I can get a med kit or something like that. And I really want the Minuteman IFAK that he has. Like, I have 4 IFAKs and a plethora of tourniquets, but you can always use more medical. Plus the Minuteman one is so small, I want to put it on my pistol belt. The one I got on my pistol belt, it's big and wide, and I don't really care for it. Like, it sticks out too much. So yeah, but if you order one, man, use my code. I got it. It come up on my phone. So how you been, brother? I know I ain't talked to anybody in a month, and I'm sure you guys are gonna hear dogs barking. It's just my life down here, man. Everybody's asleep right now, but we got a couple pups inside. I have 2 IFAKs. Yep. So basically, I have, about the same. I got 1, 2, 3. I got 4 IFAKs on different kits, and then I have a bigger, like, it's not like a huge bag, but it's got a whole bunch of different stuff in it. Boo-boo stuff, tourniquets, pressure gauze, pressure bandages, compact gauze, blood clotting gauze. Viper MRE, what is up, my brother? Good morning. But yeah, so after helping that woman and her son in that car accident, I usually carry a bunch of extra trauma stuff. Like, I have a bag, I can't get to it because it'll take me forever because my gear room back there is all kinds of different messed up right now. It was so hot here for the last couple months, about last month, that we had to move my daughter over, and I installed an air conditioner up in the window of the camper I did have it in the door, which was unpractical as hell. You couldn't get out fast, it would fall out. So we rigged it to get up and towards the ceiling because, you know, hot air rises. So if the cool air is coming up, it pushes the hot air down. It made a huge difference. And I traded my big air conditioner, which was way too much for our little camper, for a smaller one. It doesn't pull the generator as bad, which in turn doesn't use as much gas. And my buddy he moved into a house that was built in 1920. It was his girlfriend's, her parents gave it to her, and he's remodeling it, and they didn't have air conditioning in it. So he needed the bigger air conditioner, and in turn I needed the smaller one. So it worked out good. But the day that we didn't have an air conditioner in here and Mama was outside working, well, she would come in to sit in front of the fans. The thermometer it said it was 122 degrees inside the camper. That day I brought an air conditioner home and hooked it up. So, but yeah, so I've been studying the stuff for September. Get my packing list together, and I'm gonna take this with me, man. I got these from Bojangles, freaking Texas Pete, buddy. You got to live off MREs and snacks for 3 days. I'll be happy to have them. Yeah, man. Yeah, So that's how I broke my phone, guys. So I don't know if y'all remember, I was using a chainsaw and it nicked it in my pocket. Thank God it didn't nick me. It was a dumbass rookie mistake, which I shouldn't have made, which you live and learn. Well, my boss man gave me a big, like I don't even know how many B2s. It was wide, you know, it was heavy and bulky, and I couldn't mount it where I wanted it. So I traded it off, and when my buddy, I went and helped him paint in his house and stuff. And
I got it.
Well, I mean, stay dangerous. What's up, my homie? That is my brother. I'll be talking to him all the time, man. That's my homie. We'll do a tour of the camper another day. Right now, it's just too much. Yeah, it got to 100. So I got a digital thermometer that we hang. I got clotheslines hung up right now, but it's hanging up here. It's just a little digital thermometer. And Mama Bear was like, she kept coming in. Metal, what's up? What's up? Yeah, hey, I missed you guys too. So the day that I brought the air conditioner home, she was told me, she was like, I'm outside working, but when I come in, it's cooler outside. It was like it was 99 degrees, heat index of like 105. Well, the camper hits about an hour of sun, which can you pull that little rag that you got up, because it's killing me with the light. Neil say got 122, and she was in here trying to cool off, and it was actually hotter. Oh shit, man, it may be because I haven't been on in so long, Justin. Yeah, I know who you are, brother. I know you're my shotgunner, man. You think I forget? Hey, email me, bro, so I can give you my new phone number. I couldn't use my old SIM card in the new phone, and thanks to a loyal listener he was an amazing fucking guy. I have a phone. Like he looked out for Twin Arrows and Mama Bear, man. Like sassy. Yeah, it was horrible down here. And I'm working outside all day in the heat. Even if we were inside, we had fans, it's still hot. Then I come home and I sweat balls here, and it's like, no. So my boss was like, man, I got an air conditioner, just take it. So we hooked it up and got the cord running. The big one pulled the generator like crazy. The little one, the generator don't even hiccup when you turn it on. So Mama Bear is here, guys. She's over here. She's not feeling good today. So she was like, she's here, just know. And let me see, have any of you guys, I don't know if you guys remember, my dog Shorty had a litter of puppies, okay? She had 7 puppies. They were all premature. All of them died except for one. And we named her Sky, because she was the blue one. Remember the little blue puppy? Well, she was not doing good. When she would pee a little puddle of orange, and she wouldn't eat. If we could get her to eat, it was canned chicken and stuff, and she could barely eat that. So Mama Bear we were at rope's end. I did every trick I knew to keep this dog alive. So I told Mama, I was like, call a vet and tell him, hey, look, you know, we're technically homeless. We live in a camper. See if you can get us some help. Well, she called a vet, and the vet was like, yeah, we can call this number and ask for Miss Lucy. So we called this number and asked for Miss Lucy, and Miss Lucy was like, take the poor puppy to Franklinton Animal Hospital. Franklinton Animal Hospital in Franklinton, North Carolina is the bomb. They have went above and beyond for this puppy. And I just want to show you this puppy who used to be a pound, wouldn't eat, wouldn't drink. We were force feeding her, but let me see her. This is now, her name is Miracle. This is her now. She said, I am doing really good. She said, I'm mean as hell. She said, I like to bite things. I like to growl. And I weigh almost 3 pounds now. And she was born premature. And she wasn't supposed to make it. The doctors even said, I don't know what you guys did, but this puppy should have died with her brothers and sisters. What did you do? And Mama was like, we gave her chicken broth and unflavored Pedialyte. And I'll get, yeah, Mama Bear will send my email in.
Can you make him blue so I can get Mom's?
But yeah, he went, he was like, I don't know what you guys did, but it worked. And he was like, we had to give her a freaking IV with a huge needle right between her shoulders every day. Well, Mama Bear and I couldn't do it. Like, Mama Bear was crying. I had tears coming out my eyes because we're hurting her, and I don't want to hurt her, and she's already sick. We took her back every day, and that one woman in there would come in and give her little shot of IV for the day. She's off the IV. She finished all of her medications except for one. She's got a vitamin she's going to take, but she'll be on that probably for about a year. And she's doing good. They trimmed her nails. They're going to take her back and get her set up and give her shots. But yeah, she's doing good.
What is it, 536?
536. It's all lowercase, my name, 536@gmail.com. But yeah, she's doing good, man. So I'm sad that the other ones passed, but we did what we could. They were all dehydrated and it was horrible, but we got them all straight. So she's here, and that is Mama Bear's baby, and she loves her mama. So her being so little and her mom's milk dried up, Shorty was too young to have a puppy, and it was bad. We didn't want her bred anyways. Like, I'm not a breeder. I don't breed my dogs to be having all these puppies. That's just accidental breedings. I still have 4 puppies left from the other litter that I'm trying to get rid of. Blue's still here. Adrian's trying to get her. It's just been one thing after another. I still have Rocco, Blue, Little Blackie, and Taz. The woman that took Yogi took his brother Buster, and then my buddy Jamie took Gunny and kept him. So yeah, just email me, brother, and that way we can get you set up on that. So I'm gonna pour another Monster in my cup. But yeah, guys, I missed everybody. But yeah, thanks to a loyal listener, man, who went above and beyond. And not that nobody, every one of you guys does. Like, if it wasn't for another guy, I wouldn't have had gas all weekend. Like, I didn't work for 2 days, so it kind of threw me in a bind. And I put a post up saying if anybody could Cash App us. If not, it's okay. I'm not begging for money like my son says. I get on YouTube and beg for money. I don't. And if I do, it's because we really desperately need it. I do work every day. And I got a Cash App, and it's going to pay for the gas for the rest of the weekend. So, yeah, because the Blue Crew is the shit. And now I just wanted to get back on and just let everybody know that we're alive. So, and the bad thing is Light Fighter sent me a laptop. So I had a laptop, but the battery died in the laptop. Mama Bear, I was using Mama Bear's account to like message people on not Facebook, but YouTube, to let people know, hey, Twin's still alive. It's kind of hard to get online with no phone. But I literally picked it up and was like carrying the air conditioner, carried it all the way to my buddy's truck, got mine, came back, pulled my phone out, and half the screen was gone. Let me see that phone, my old phone. I'll show you guys. It's horrible. Yeah, I know all you guys were, man. I know all you guys were. But I also know that everybody's struggling right now, man. And I didn't expect anybody to buy me a phone, especially not a brand new fucking phone, and send it to me. And like it was a breath of fresh air. But yeah, here's the old phone, guys. See the nick taken out of it and all the cracks in the screen? I don't even think it'll turn on. And if it does, I wish I could show you. Yeah, see how the screen is? Like all the lines in it? If it will turn on, you'll see. But like you can see the green, like it's half the screen. And luckily, to get all my old account shit, I had to use this phone, but it was just enough to where I could press yes to get, yeah, there you go, look. There's my old phone, guys. And see what I was dealing with. That's what happened. And I guess it was because of this and just the cracks in it, and I squished it and it was just dead. So, but man, it was, you don't realize how much you live off your cell phone. Like, you don't realize how much you need your cell phone until you don't have your cell phone, especially with a YouTube channel. Like, and a lot of people that depend on me to get on and do my live chats and get them through some rough weeks and get me and Mama Bear. Like, it's been a struggle down here, and it's nice that we can get back on with everybody on YouTube. So I got some videos coming up. I've been a little slack on the videos because we didn't have a phone, but I'm gonna do a video of Mama Bear. We're gonna set up I did a paper backup phone book. Yes, I do not know. Yeah, that's another thing that I need to sit down too, because there's been a lot of numbers that I've lost, and you know, you get so used to just getting on your cell phone and clicking Mama Bear or Metal or ACR or this number or Boss Man. And then when you don't have it, you're like, fuck, what was that phone number? I can't remember the phone numbers. So it ain't like it was when me and Mama Bear were young. You had to memorize phone numbers, you know? He said I had nobody to appreciate the cucumbers from the garden. Well, we ain't got no cucumbers in the garden this year, but I took my boss gave me some bone meal, like a little bag of this blood meal. And I sprinkled it. We knew we had rain coming. We did not know we had as much rain coming as we did. It was freaking horrible down here. No problem, Sassy. You've been here since the beginning. I'm just glad you're here. Goldfish, what's up, man? How are you doing? But we knew we got rain coming. They said towards the end of the week, we had a freaking flood. It was horrible down here. We were somewhat prepared, but not as prepared as we should have been. None of the dogs had hay in their houses, so it's 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning in a freaking torrential downpour, monsoon type shit. The dogs are out crying because they can't get in their house because it's wet. So we went and got a bale of hay, even though it's not good in the summertime because it does attract fleas, but they have to have something in there to lay on. They've been quiet for the last 3 days. They're all passed out in their houses now. But now we got the rain, and just it was crazy. Yeah, when it took the wind out of my sails. I'm not gonna lie, because I'm not even joking with y'all. Like, YouTube is a major thing in my life, and see, like you can see, there's my phone. There's the old phone, and the member of the channel who sent the phone sent me another phone first. It was a nice phone, great phone, just TCL, just like this one, just a better model, and it wouldn't work. I couldn't get my SIM card to work. So he was like, the hell with that. He went and bought a brand new Motorola. It's a Motorola G 2024 model. I'm getting a phone case for it and a screen protector so I can protect it. Because like G. Watt Alchemist said, you have to treat your phone like it's your equipment, like your rifle. You have to keep it safe. You have to take care of it because you rely on it. And I'm going to go get the little $7 case for it with the screen protector. Get that on there. But I told him, I said, man, the phone don't work. Don't sweat it. You've already spent enough money. Oh, it did. Yeah, it is, dude. It was a pain in the ass getting this phone set up. But once I got it, everything's back on it. Cash App, everything. The only thing it did, though, it took me to my old Cash App, not the new Cash App, so I changed all that. But especially since the other phone was broke, I couldn't save the same number. I tried to just take my SIM card out, put it in the new phone because they're both Verizon phones, but it doesn't work like that, apparently. So I told him, I said, man, I can send the other phone back to you since you know. He was like, no, don't worry about it. So I sent Mama and got her a $5 SIM card kit, and now she'll have a phone. She'll have a new number, and we're trying to rescue her old account and stuff. But once I get the money for that, she'll be back up and running. Yeah, I got Signal on, Metal, but it didn't let me go back to like my old chats. So I need to get that all set up to that. Once we get off the live chat, I'll work on that because I miss my people over there too. I haven't talked to DJ. I haven't talked to Metal ACR, but other than text, I got ACR, Big Bearded Warrior, everybody's numbers. So yeah, every 2 years, I'll be lucky to make a phone last a year. Like this one, once I get the money, I'm going to get the phone case, and it's like a $7 or $10 case, I think, and it comes with a screen protector. And that way I got it something, because especially when training and stuff, I wipe them out, man. Like it's hard, especially when I'm working. Like, it's crazy. Horsepower, good morning, Sister Krista. Good morning, everybody. How is Martin and Cricket and everybody? I talked to Mama Cricket the other day, but I haven't seen him on Signal here lately. Yeah, I'll do that today, Metal. Once we get off the live chat, you got a minute, man. But I got to get some rifles painted. We're supposed to have really good weather here the next couple days, so I was kind of waiting to paint everything once I get my new optic. I got the Sig Tango 1-10 LVPO from my buddy Lee. All right, I'll text it. Yeah, they're cheap on Amazon, man. It was like $9, and it's OD green. That's only because it matches everything in my life. Even the curtains in my camper are OD green. Yep, that's where I'm going, Viper. Just a cheap one on Amazon, but it was cheap, but it came with a screen protector too. So I was like, yeah, I gotta have one. Yeah, hell yeah, man. And dude, I miss talking to you, Justin. OD means olive drab. This is OD. And like you can tell, it's in the hat. It's like the OD green. But I can't grab a chest rig because they're all buried. But basically everything is OD, olive drab. It's like the military green. Some call it Ranger green. And hey, Jasmine, good morning. Yeah, olive drab, Ranger green. But I have noticed with certain companies, if you order OD, it's different than the Ranger green. In a lot of companies, their OD is different. Like Condors is different from like Spirit Systems or like stuff like that. So yeah, man, I miss talking to you. Hell, dude, we talk every morning. Just like ACR calls me damn near every day. Like I went from talking to all my people every single day to nothing, and it took a toll on my freaking mental health, guys. Like I was like, yeah, it is Tin Man or Metal. It's. I like OD. Like I do buy some Ranger green stuff, but it's not the same. Of course, I always take my shit and spray paint it anyways, but it is. I should have some camouflage paint on here. So, but yeah, it's my favorite color, and ACR. Good morning, brother. I'm thinking about painting my truck OD green. We're gonna paint blue balls. We call it blue balls because it's blue, and she has kicked me in the nuts a couple times, but that truck did save Mama's life, and it's a good running truck, and it's good on gas. So even though I want to put a motor in it. Exact, dude. I'm with you, brother. I got camo. I wear camo. Oh, what you can tell I'm wearing my work shorts. I'm a painter, but I wear woodland camouflage to work every day. White t-shirt. Signal was a pain, but you get your old phone, go to the settings, and hit transfer account. Yeah, the problem with my old phone is it won't let me. See how I can't even punch my old. See, when you try to punch like numbers on this side, oh, it did work. Holy shit. Hey, well, of course, signal would be on the other side there. Come on, baby, signal be on this side. See, I can use it somewhat. It'll let you, but everything on this side, there's no can't contact. And you can see at the bottom, like it's screwed up pretty good. Who's? Oh yeah, Justin. By the way, man, condolences for your father passing, brother. I wholeheartedly we prayed for you, brother. And I know it's rough, man. I lost my dad a couple years ago, and even though we weren't real close. Hey, a little redneck hippie. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I love my Crocs, but of course my Crocs are OD green. Yeah, man, I think pretty much everybody. My mom is still alive, but we don't talk. But my dad passed, and even though we weren't close, it's still a loss. But it's like, man, like ACR lost his father a year or two ago, months ago. But yeah, man, we're all here for you, brother. You know that. We're always here for you. And if you can't, like I said, man, I'm put my number up. If anybody needs it, I can get it to you. I would put it on here, but I don't want everybody in the world texting me, especially the trolls. I got to find the troll. So my birthday was July 17th. Hold on. And my daughter, who is a creative little thing. Hey, come here. Look, babe. Babe. Look at all that means. So my daughter knows we get a bunch of trolls. So she made the troll smasher. This is the troll smasher. It says, I eat trolls. She made it out of a sock. So this is the little troll smasher. If anybody gets a troll in here, we're going to feed him to them because he's hungry and he ain't had a troll to eat in a long time. So that was the coolest birthday present, man. And she made me a t-shirt. Let's see if I can get the t-shirt out. She made me a t-shirt too. My kid is something else. So she made another t-shirt. Took a little green shirt. She put the little Twin Arrows logo there. Put a whole bunch of stuff on the back. And she said, because I've been listening to that, the Bee Gees, Staying Alive. I'll sing it in the middle of training. When everybody's in a shitty mood, I'll start singing Staying Alive. So she put that on the back, a whole bunch of different shit. So that stays in the gun safe too, because that's sentimental. All right, I'll try that too. Like I said, I'll get on. So I downloaded it to my phone, and so I did get my old email and my Google account on this phone. That's how I could get back on YouTube and all that stuff. So hopefully Signal will be the same. When I did Signal, it opened up and I was like, can I log in? But it wouldn't let me log in. It just started a whole new account. And I'm like, man, I'm not going to do that. I want to get back on mine because I miss my people. And I'm on a chat on Instagram with Stay Dangerous and all his homies, man. They're a bunch of cool ass dudes too, man. We'll be talking on there all the time. He's a good guy, man. I'm glad that we met him on here too. So y'all check him out on Instagram, Stay Dangerous. Also check him out on YouTube. If you haven't subbed to him, he puts out some cool content. He does armed security. So, and just a good dude. Just a good dude. So I try to surround myself with good people, man. Can't soar like an eagle when you hang out with turkeys. Monkey Juice. I'm in North Carolina, brother. I like that name, Monkey Juice. But yeah, we're in North Carolina for now. Okay, yeah, cool. I'll do that then. I'll try to. They said I could take, you know that. So these take the Type-C chargers. That could take the Type-C charger that is on both ends and hook it to this phone. But we'll get it all together tonight. So get it all set up. But yeah, it was. It's been a weird month. Tell you all that, but that rain. Oh yeah, about the blood meal. So I put blood meal on all my plants, and he just gave me a little Ziploc bag, and he said just sprinkle a little bit on. Well, I knew it was gonna get some rain, so I sprinkled that shit. Holy crap, man! I've got like how many habaneros around the bush right now? We got 12 habaneros growing, big fat ones. We got peppers. Everything is jumping right now. And my other plants, oh god, they're not very tall, but they're bushy. Although I had 12 of them, I'm down to what, 9. Yeah, I had 3 males pop up, and I got them out of there because we don't want male plants. You don't want males, just females. So can't be doing all that. But yeah, Viper, it did amazing on my plant, and it doesn't take a lot. My boss man, he's growing apple trees. He's got a couple apple trees that he started from like little seedlings, and he puts them on there twice a year. Just sprinkles a little bit, lets it. He said the only thing about it is the dogs love to dig it up. He said, man, and my dog smelled it. And when Shorty smelled it, she was following me all around the yard trying to get to it. So I had to shoo her away when I put it on my other plants because she can get to them. So, but I tore the male plants up, fed them to the ducks and chickens. They loved them. They freaking ate them down. So all the clippings off my plants this year will get to the ducks and chickens. So, and then Maddie's been fishing, feeding the ducks and chickens little fish she catches. So that's pretty cool too. I'm having a Mama Bear. We don't have any coffee today. We don't have the money to go get any coffee. And Mama Bear's coffee pot broke. So
I'm feeding.
Mama Bear's feeding because usually. So this is what we do. Every morning she takes me to work. I make $160 a day. Every morning I give her $40. She goes and gets a 5-gallon can of gas for the generator, and usually it's coffee and breakfast for her and Maddie. Let me see if I can find her shirt. I gotta take a pee break so you can come over and say hey to everybody. Hold on, guys. I gotta do something for Mama Bear. Here. Where'd they go? All right. I'm coming, guys. So I gotta take a pee break.
Porter family, good morning.
Porter family, good morning. Mama Bear is gonna change shirts right quick because she wants to rep her Light Fighters. I don't know if y'all can see the back of it. It says Light Fighters Anonymous on it. So I love this shit. It was in a box. He sent me a surprise gift box in it. One for me and one for Mama Bear. And also, guys, I want to show you something else that Twin has now got that nobody has seen yet because I haven't done a video on it. But I am now in the welcome to the nightclub. I got a mount so I can flip it down, got a monocular, and this is allowing me to train with night vision while I pay off my PVS 14s that are in layaway. This thing, for the cheap little Chinese stuff that it is amazing. And when you can walk out and see in total darkness, it's got 3 different settings of different colors. It's freaking amazing, guys. Like, it's amazing. And it's a camera, so I can do some videos under the camera for YouTube. So it's pretty badass. Yeah, the shirts, man. Light Fighters is a good dude, man. Like, he has looked out for my channel and has done above and beyond. Here, come on. Here comes Mama, guys. Gotta go say hey. There ain't nobody seen us in a month. So.
Gotta get over this fear. Morning, y'all. Where do we get what? The shirts?
Yeah, Light Fighters.
From Light Fighters.
Light Fighters. Go to lightfighters.com and you can order them. And I don't have a code for him yet, but.
Good morning, guys. I'm trying to read the comments, but they're going by so fast.
Yeah, I've just been shooting shit. I can't read the comments because it's by so quick.
Mom is tired. Miracle keeps me up at night because she thinks it's time to play. And I need coffee.
Fierce. She is a fierce little fucking girl.
Thank you, ACR. Thank you, Sassy. I've missed y'all a lot.
Yes, more than they know. You ready? You can scoot up.
Yep, it is. I'm letting them borrow it.
What?
Bye, y'all.
What?
My cup.
Oh. No, that's not my cup. Yeah, that's Mama Bear's cup, guys. Sorry. Back. Yeah, that's Mama Bear's cup. You can always tell when it's Mama Bear stuff because it's got a little turtle on it. She loves her little turtles. Mama Bear is the only one I know that'll jump out of a car and damn near moving car to run over and rescue a. Oh yeah, Brock from Light Fighters. Yes, that's my homie, man. Like he is my homie. He has done a lot for this channel, man. Like a lot of people have done a lot for this channel. Twin Arrows it's my channel, but it has been supported and damn near kept alive by other people. This fucking bed is jumpy. Sorry for the wiggles, guys. I'm on my daughter's mattress, so we had to move her in from here. So the other one's there. No, but Brock has been above and beyond what any other channel. Like he's got his own channel, man, but he reps my channel hard as shit too, man. So Ohio, I got the night vision from Light Fighters. I think he got it through like somebody letting him test it. Listen, it's not a PVS 14. It's not a $50,000 monocular, but it works. And it comes with, let me show you guys. I'll do a video on it on my own too. He's got one on his channel, but it comes with the mount for your helmet that you can put on your helmet. So it'll flip down, you know, got a little arm on it that attaches like that. And then you can hold it, it'll hold it, you know, put it on backwards, of course, but. And then you just put it, and it mounts on your helmet. It flips down. It's got good, and you can just put it up. It's got different cups for your eyes. It's in just all kinds of little mounts and screws, and you know everything you need to mount it to your helmet. Do all the hardware stuff, and it gives me a way to train, you know, without having my PVS 14. I have some time under PVS 14s because my brother Lee has a set. You guys have seen the picture of me wearing his Team Wendy helmet with the PVS 14s. And he lets me use it so I can do some training. But now I'm in my own little thing with that. So, and I think he said it was like $600-700 for the system. And it does work pretty good, man. Considering it's cheap and it's Chinese, it's got rechargeable batteries. Got a little battery charge, you put batteries in. And it's a camera. So I want to do some videos training under the night vision and put them on YouTube. I do have PVS 14s on layaway, but they're still on layaway, and it's going to be a little bit before I get them off. So, but luckily the guy that we got them from, it's a pawn shop down where my brother lives. They sell guns and they have thermals, so you can bridge the thermals to the other night vision. Once I get the PVS 14s, I'm going to save up for a thermal monocular and then bridge them. So I think that'd be pretty cool. Cool, dude. We're going to get up there and get that, man. I got a bunch of work. Mama Bear is ready for her sleeve too, man. But yeah, it's going to be a great... But yeah, I was supposed to go to church with men's breakfast and eat breakfast with my boss, but I felt bad going to, plus leaving Mama and Maddie here with no food for breakfast is kind of shitty. So usually on the weekends I go get breakfast pizza, but I haven't had money this week. Bush Beater store has layaway and also. Oh, no shit. I have to check them out too. Yeah, my buddy Lee turned me on to it. He was like, man, I got PVS 14s. They're rebuilt, nice tubes, really good system. But they're, what? They're like $2,500, almost $3,000, and that's a lot of money to just be paying off. You know what I mean? Then the bad thing is I got to get a mount for my helmet. So my helmet, I have an old Mitch helmet. It's not the high cut like the high speed shit. It's got the no mount for the night vision, but it's got a hole so I can put the mount on it, and then I want to get the side rails where I can use hearing protection with it. But once I get that, I did find a guy. Bad Dream, what's up, my brother? Man, I'm glad to be back, homie. And thank you for everything. You already know. ACR, dude, it's worth it, man. For something that you can afford to get in the night vision, is it the best? No. Is it the worst? No. You're still doing better than 90% of the population who doesn't have anything. And you can, if I could show you guys, like I'll do a little short, like see if I can get a video of it. Like I've been completely pitch black dark in here and it's beautiful. You get the green, the white phosphorus, and then they got like almost like a predator brown color. Man, but you can see really well through them, dude. Like if I was you, I would go with the Night Fox or the Night Owl. I think it's a Night Owl brand. It's pretty good too. Like this one for the price, man, it gets you in there, like it gets your foot in the door and lets you do some training. I can still see the IR lasers. I can still see the vampire flashlight that Lee has on his. He's got a Steiner D-ball laser, IR laser. He's got the vampire IR flashlight, and I can see all that through these night vision, and it still works. Like it's badass. So, and it got my foot in the door. Like I said, man, you get into the night vision. And you can think about night vision. You can, however deep your pocketbook is, man, your wallet is, you can go from a $2,500 set to a $56,000 set. The quad tube, Navy SEAL shit is like $52,000. So get to the chopper. I have the Night Fox dual. Oh no shit, dual tube. Oh hell yeah, dude. Hey, the one I got's not Night Fox. It's just some cheap Chinese stuff, but it works. Binoc. Here's the box. But it works, man. Like it's fun as shit to play with, dude. Like it is fun. So I'm really looking forward to getting that new optic, man. I got a 1-6 Vortec on Mama Bear's rifle. I'm getting a 1-10 for my rifle. I'm hoping to get it before Texas, where I can go ahead and get everything painted up for my rifle for Texas, dude. I want the LPVO on it. But I also thought about putting it on my AR-10 build, because I'm going to put it back in gun safe. I'm probably going to get the 1-10 is going to go on my my 308, because the 308 will reach out a lot farther than the AR-15, and that 1-10 just makes sense to go on the. And if I don't like the 1-10 on the 308, I do have a 3x9x40 Vortex that's already on one of my 308s. I have two of the scopes. And the one that's on my bolt action 308 is superb for that rifle, especially for the distance I shoot in North Carolina. I'm not taking 1,000-yard shots. I'll be lucky to push 300-400 yards. Out here in the woods where I live, you're getting 50, 75 yards tops. Like most of your engagement ranges out here are going to be within 40 to 50 yards because it's just so thick. Shotguns, it's why we hunt with shotguns out here. But Mama Bear is going to paint her gun. I was going to paint her shotgun for her, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint my rifle and let her see how I do it, and then I'm going to turn her loose on her shotgun and make a video of it. So I still want to build Mama's AR-9. I just haven't had the money for any of the parts. So I'm trying to reach out to. So if anybody has any AR-9 parts, anything, let me know, and I'll see if I can't do some trading or something for them, because I want to get her little AR-9 built so we can get her little chest rig. And once I get my tangle, I'll have the 2-6. Oh, no shit. Hell, that's badass. Exactly, Bad Dream. Like, I want the AR-10 for that's going to be my DM rifle. My boy Cajun's working on it. Just haven't had the money, but things will start getting better once I'm going to reach out to a friend of mine who's an electrician and see if he can't get me a temporary panel box like they put at the job sites hooked up down here so I can get power back down here, because I'm literally spending 3/4 of my paycheck a week on gas for the generator. We cut it off at night now. We have been running it 24/7 because it's so hot. When it's in 80 degrees at night with 100% humidity, it's just too hot to sleep. So I run the air conditioner, which means just cutting the generator off at night has saved me $130 a week. Just cutting it off at night. So we run it during the day, and if it's hot, we run the air conditioner. And then, Bad Dream, I'm switching to all 77 grain OTMs. I've got a shit ton of 62 grain steel penetrators and a bunch of 55 grain, but the SOP for me and Lee now is to 77 grain OTM. That way we both shoot the same ammo and both of our rifles are set up for it. That way we can swap mags and it's not throwing my scope off. You know what I mean? Like once my rifle's sighted in with the same heavy ammo he's shooting, that's what we're running. No shit, yeah. Like I'm just gonna connect it up. All I need is 4 110 outlets on the panel box where I can put a meter in. I already got a meter base out here, but it's all trash from the old other house falling down and shit. But have a good day, Sassy. Thanks for joining. But yeah, we're gonna see if we can't get a panel box set up, and in that way I can just do the prepaid account again, and my gas bill will go from $300 a week to $50 every couple weeks. So I use 55. Yep. Well, where do you get your 77 grain from? Because we've been getting it from ACC Ammo, and Lee said he's trying to get away from that. So we've been trying to find it from another place, see if we can't get a better deal on it. Because most time when you call it when ACC Ammo, like it's hit or miss. You can get 150 rounds and most time all those are out. It's just hard. But I was going with the 62 grain. I got a good deal on it from Minuteman Munitions here in North Carolina. It's out west, I think in High Point. And I bought a couple thousand rounds of it, and then my guns seem to like it, but my guns really like that 77 grain. Who has the best ammo prices? It's hard to find ammo at a good price right now. Everybody's high as shit on it. I use Frontier 77. Okay, I'll check that out. Kerry Robertson, I'm in North Carolina. Okay. Try Minuteman Munitions. If I could show you a box of it. Mama's sitting over there by the ammo box. I buy mine from my local gun shop because they give me a deal on shit. They know me real good, but I don't know. Yeah, Sandy Hook changed. Yeah. Yes, it did. So it's some bullshit. Viper, it's not bad here. You just gotta shop around. Like, so for instance, I'm switching from the 147 grains for my 9mm to 124 grain plus P's.
Daniel, good morning.
Daniel, what is up, brother? Holy shit, man. I'm glad. Hey, man, I missed you, homie. I messaged you on Facebook to see if you were all right. Hadn't heard from you in a minute, man. Didn't know if you were good or what was going on. Glad you're here, though, brother. Glad to see you. But I'm switching to the 124 grains because they have better penetration, considering it's 124 grain plus P's. It's kind of wild, but I watched some videos on it, and Metal uses them, and if Metal uses them and recommends it, I mean, I trust them. So I'm going to switch to those. I can go to freaking Bass Pro Shops and get a box of them for 17 some change. I found them at this store the other day for $34 a box. And I'm like, bro, you know that's like 3 times what they're asking for at the other store. And he was like, well, we live in the country. It's a little different out here. But I've been changing a couple semi. Oh, shit. Yeah, hey, man, I don't have a semi-auto. I'm not against them, but I just think the pumps are a little more reliable. Anything that's semi-automatic can fail. Like AR-15s jam, shotguns will jam. At least if the pump shotgun, you can rack it a little harder to get it. Yeah, mine. Mama Bear's looking so. Oh yeah, my story about that. So the guy that my buddy Jeff that my boss's son that I was helping paint, his girlfriend gave me a pop-up hunting blind. This thing is badass. She didn't want it. She thought it was full of ants. Might be dry rotted. I said, well, I'll take it and take the chance. Mama Bear and I popped it up. You literally pull 2 things that pops up. 2 people can fit in it. It's got 360-degree view. Well, we have a flock or a group of deer that walks right between my property and the pond every freaking day. And Mama Bear's been watching it. He started off with no antlers. Now he's like a fucking 4-pointer. And he's still growing. So Mama Bear is hot and heavy on him. I'm going to go get some 20-gauge slugs and buckshot for her. We're going to paint her shotgun up, and I'm going to put her on her first deer this year. I've shot enough deer. She can shoot them. I want her to have her own deer that she shot. We're going to keep the skull, do the European mount, and I'm just going to stand back up with a 10mm, my Glock 20 with a 5-inch barrel to where if she misses, I can get him. But a deer right now would be amazing for us because food has been fucking hard to get. And I've dropped my calorie intake just to kind of get used to not eating as much when I'm training. But yeah, I mean, dude, I would love to try one. I'd love to, Viper. That's the AK shotgun, right? AK type. Sagi. I don't even know how to say that, but. Only twice? Yeah, bad dream. I have a compound bow, but I've never really shot. I've never harvested a deer with a bow. I almost got one during black powder one year, and I was up in a tree stand, and it wasn't a tree stand that I would hunt normally, only with bow season and with black powder. And I'm sitting up there, I got my 50 cal muzzleloader up there with me. It's loaded, but I don't have the hammer back. So mine, you have to pull the hammer back. And I heard something, and it sounded like a big ass squirrel. You know, a deer, when they walk, does sound like a fucking squirrel sometimes. So I'm sitting there, and I'm like, that's a big ass squirrel. And I hear crushing and cracking, and I look over, and just as I look over the tree stand, he looks up at me, and his rack was humongous. I couldn't count the points because I was so fucking excited. I was shaking and like, oh my God, that's the biggest deer I've ever seen. So I leaned back, caught my breath, and when I pulled the hammer back, he turned and walked away. He walked about 20 meters away and turned in front of a tree and sat there. I could see about that much of his rump behind the tree and his tail flicking. I couldn't see his antlers, couldn't see a shot. I never moved. I never did anything. I just stood there, and I understand. I'm like, fuck, I'm not going to shoot him in the ass, and then he runs off and I can't find him. I was like, if I don't spook him, maybe I'll see him again. Never saw him again, of course, because he ain't stupid. To get deer that big ain't stupid. But yeah, that was pretty fucked up, man. That was the biggest deer I've ever seen hunting. Now, I was up at Lake Gaston working about 3 years ago, and me and a guy, Curtis, I was driving my Cadillac. There was a huge soybean field. Nothing around us out there by the lake. It's very, very unpopulated. He probably was 12 or bigger. Huge rack. I mean, he looked like Bullwinkle the moose out there. Standing in the middle of the field, just looking around, like no cares in the world, man. And I stopped and was like, oh my God, Curtis, that's the biggest deer I've ever seen. And he was like, that thing is huge. And I'm like, man, it's hunting season, but I ain't gonna shoot at him with a 9mm. You know what I mean? All I have is, I only carry my 9. I didn't have a 10mm at the time. But I just admired him. But we have a shit ton of deer here. And where my boss lives, his neighborhood, he lives in a big like mobile home park, but they're all like 2 or 3 acre lots. There's a guy that feeds them every day when Mama Bear comes to pick me up from work. There's 6 or 7 deer out there. Bucks, nice little bucks, does eating everywhere. I was like, yeah, you see them now, but when hunting season comes, they'll be non-existent. What's the matter? Yeah, there's little fawns, there's baby deer, they even got spots and everything. Oh yeah, man. Freaking y'all see where shit, I brain fart. Damn, that just left like fucking IQ dropped about 6 points at me. Oh, is she growling? She is a feisty little thing, boy. Let me see. Let me put her back up here. Come here, feisty. She's about laying on my mommy's lap. So the vet did tell us that since she was sick and doesn't realize what was going on, that Mama Bear is now her mama. She imprinted up. Come on, girl. Come here. Come here a little bit. Come here, my miracle. There's my little miracle. There she is again, guys. She's up now. She's I was my daddy. See, she bites you. Wow. She bites hard, too. She's a cute little thing, though. She want to do a close-up? She said, hi, world. She said, I am very healthy, and I bite hard. She said, yep, I bite hard. Hey, Selship. Hey, I have a running joke with the mayonnaise. Me and my boss man, Russ, he when something would hurt or I didn't feel good, he'd be like, man, rub some mayonnaise on that shit. So just randomly during the week, I wouldn't even be working for him. And I'd send him a pack of Duke mayonnaise or a jar of mayonnaise, picture of mayonnaise, be like, hey, why don't you rub some mayonnaise on it? Yeah, she's doing good, man. She's doing good. Oh yeah, she'll bite the shit out of me. She's mean. She'll start growling and shaking, and when you feed her, she'll shake her head real fast. But we did take her to yes, Bad Dream. That's what I was going to talk about. I don't know if y'all saw Bad Dream. He freaking smoked a 5-foot rattlesnake. It was fucking huge, man. Do you save the skin and rattles when you kill them, or?
I just saw a snake last night.
Yeah, Mama Bear saw a snake last night in where? In the puppy pen, wasn't it? And my son's dog's up here. There was a little baby snake. I don't know if I told y'all. Did I tell y'all the black snake story? Have I told them the black snake story?
Which one?
With Maddie?
No.
Have y'all heard? Give me a thumbs up if I told y'all. I want a set of rattles for a necklace. I used to have some, but I don't think we were on. Let me know. Did I tell y'all? My brother told that's what they use in mayonnaise. I'm gonna have to tell my boss man that mayonnaise is lube in prison. Oh shit. I have to tell y'all the black snake story if you haven't heard of it yet. So let's see. Give me a thumbs up if you've heard it. If not, give me a thumbs down, because then I'll tell you, because I don't want to repeat it. hang around Johnny Depp and you will see a snake, a little worm snake. Hey, we're out here. We got a ton of worms. Maddie gives out. We can pick anything up because all the rain. We got fucking big ass earthworms, and we had the little worm snakes. They look like worms till you pick it up and realize it's got a little head and it's a snake. We don't have rattlesnakes here. We do, but not here. The only thing we really got to worry about down here is either a water moccasin or a copperhead. All right, so Mama Bear came to pick me up from work. It's been a couple weeks ago. Little Bit's brother was still alive, Buck. So I come walking down with a can of gas, dog food, and Maddie's standing outside of her camper with the two puppies. And I'm like, she's got this look on her face like, I'm like, what's wrong? She said, Dad, there's a 5 or 6 foot black snake in my camper. I think he's looking for the puppies to eat them. And I'm like, she said, I grabbed the puppies and Shorty and I evacuated. I was like, all right, you did good. Where's the snake? She said, just go in, you'll see it. I'm like, this snake ain't in here now. I literally walk in her camper, turn the corner, look on her bed, and there's a 6 foot black snake on her bed. I reached out and grabbed that son of a bitch and took him out. He got out of my hand and bolted. He hasn't been back, but I don't kill the black snakes because here black snakes eat copperheads. Black snakes and king snakes will eat other snakes. So if you got a big black snake around your property, you probably won't see any copperheads. It's because we have a lot of mice. Like I'm in the country and we got this ratty ass trailer behind us, so we have a lot of mice, so we're gonna have snakes. But this is the first year where we've really seen like a black snake or anything. And he's been here for a minute, and I know it's the same one. Mama Bear and I, we used a creek to fill our duck water. And Mama Bear and I were walking down with buckets one day, and he was stretched out across the trail, and I scared him away. But I don't mind them. Like, I'm not scared of them. I dislike spiders more than I dislike snakes. I just don't fuck with them. You know, I let him have his space, and I take my space because they're... Yeah, exactly, Badger. What did she do? They kill the bad snakes. Like, I do know a lot about them. My buddy Randy in Florida used to raise venomous snakes. Like, he had like 5,000 venomous and non-venomous snakes. Y'all can hear the squeaker. She sounds like a squeaky toy. She's a big girl. She loves big dog food. We have special puppy food for her and everything. She'll pick around and eat the big dog food out. So, yeah, like, I usually set minnow traps. I take water bottles, cut it, and fold them into each other so the minnows can go in and can't come out. And that me and Maddie and Mama Bear would walk down and check out the minnow traps. Well, you build another dagger? I want a dagger. And they had a freaking sale on PSA where you could get the grip module for $39 and the slide and barrel for $139. I just didn't have the money. I want a dagger bad. I want one just to try out and shoot and wear the fuck out. Because I'm a Glock guy. Like, I got 4 Glocks and I'm looking for a couple more. Hold on, let me see if y'all can hear it. Can you hear Squeaky Toy? She sounds like a squeaky toy when she barks sometimes, especially if she's mad. Rattlesnakes are good eating. I've had spicy rattlesnake sausage, but I was on a pizza. A buddy of mine killed one and made sausage out of it, and then he made a pizza. It was really fucking good. I got tagged by a rattlesnake when I was 10 years old. No shit. I've never been bit by anything venomous. I've been bit by a bunch of snakes. I do have a story though. Me and a buddy of mine, we're driving my truck down the road one day, and I always had fishing poles and shit in the back. I'm a redneck. What can I say? We saw this little local area, and it was like a bunch of huge flat rocks, and it was a state park where you could fish there. Well, me and him were like, man, let's go fishing, bro. Fuck, we ain't got nothing else to do. Pulled in. We walk down, find a little spot. I go to cast, and a huge copperhead falls off into the water and kind of just swims away. I'm like, let's move up the creek a little bit and see what we can catch. So they have this natural step area that's made out of rocks. And he was behind me. I'm walking up, not paying attention, and I stepped up. And when I stepped up and went to pull my other foot up, a copperhead tagged the bottom of my boot. He was like, "You just got bit by a snake." So I turned around, looked under the rock, and there was a copperhead. We just turned around and left. I was working on a wood yard, splitting firewood, tree yard. We cut trees and then we'd process firewood. And I was smoking my pen, walking up the trail, man. Had my headphones on, jamming. And I see a flash, and I happen to look over, and as I look over, there is a copperhead striking at me. I pull my boot up, and he hit the bottom of my boot. I picked up a piece of wood and hit him. He was about 4.5, 5 foot long, about that big around. I picked him up with we have these hooks that you can roll logs with. I picked him up with that and carried him back down. Everybody in the wood yard cleared out, man. They weren't having that shit. So, Quinn likes big Glocks. And you cannot. I like all Glocks. The big ones, the little ones. I got a couple big ones and got a couple little ones. But I do want a dagger. I would like to try them. And for the price, man, for less than $300, you can get a pistol, and it's just. Ohio, do they take Glock magazines by chance? My nose is itchy today, guys. Every time I get on a fucking live chat, my nose starts itching. 26X legend. So that'll be the 26 slide with the 19 lower, isn't it? ACR, I think, or the 17 lower. Gen 3 parts for daggers. I killed a giant copperhead. Bro, you got hella snakes if you want. So the 26X, it's a 17 grip module with the 26 slide, or is it the 19 grip module? I don't know. What do you think for? Oh, whoa.
I'm gonna use that.
Go ahead. Come on. Hold on, guys. My daughter's got to pee. Papa's got to close his eyes. I don't know. I don't have a 26. I got a 29. So I like the 29.
Good morning.
Again, she said, I'm a star.
That's squeakers.
She said, I'm going to go up here and walk around. So, her little ears ate up from the damn fleas. We got to get flea medicine for her. Hold on, guys. It's about time for Maddie to go back to her camper, too. It's not hot enough to be over here now. Here, take her. Come here, Mammy. No. She's got.
Not you.
Hold on. You cannot have Daddy's cord. She said, I'm mean, girl. I'm very mean. Come on, girl.
All right, you're good.
You're good.
All right. Yeah, it's a 26 slide, 19 grip. Like, that'd be pretty dope, man. It's going to look funny, but, tiny little slide and a big long handle. But the littlest gun, pistol-wise, I got is my Glock 29. It's a 10-round mag, and where's she going? It's got a 10-round mag with it, but it does hold the 15-rounders. I've got to get some more 10mm mags, though. I've only got one for each gun. Now, my 9mm, I got like 10 for each gun. And I use all the 17-rounders for the 19 and the 45. That way you got a couple extra rounds. I do have a couple 15-rounders, but only time I would use a 15-rounder in the 19 is if I was going to conceal it, because it does, that little grip sticks out about that far at the bottom. It does. Looks like a Chunga 43X at K double stack. Okay. I've never had a 43. I've always had 17, 19. So I had a 17 and 19, a 21 SF, which is the next Glock I buy is going to be the 21 SF. My brother Lee has one, and that was the first Glock handgun I've ever bought, was a 21. That was back when I just always thought the 45 was better, but it's not always better. So I like the, right now my carry gun is my 45. I love that thing. It's got an aftermarket trigger on it. It's got a threaded barrel, aftermarket barrel. It's got night sights on it, and it fits my hand good, but it's the Gen 5 version. It doesn't have, it's got the extended slide release on it and shit. It's a nice gun. I love it. It's accurate. I'm good with it. I gave Mama Bear my Glock 19. That's her training gun. What's up, Light Fighters? Hey. Hope you're doing good, brother.
Stay safe in that rain.
He said, yeah, man, dude, I'm glad it's not raining here anymore. We got freaking hella rain, like hella rain. I think it was the remnants of a tropical storm that came up from the Gulf of Mexico. And, dude, it was slow moving and freaking poured on us. It's just going to take a while to dry out down here. So I got a 34 and a 45 and a 40. I want a 34 bad. Hey, yeah, nice shirt, man. One of my good homies gave it to me. This damn bed makes the camera move too much. Hell yeah, man. You got to rep it, brother. I've been wearing the hell out of it, too. Peanut Butter 19X. Tin Man, Metal My Lee, that's his carry gun. He's got a 19X. He's got the 43X, I think is what it is. I like the 19, but it doesn't take, the mags aren't interchangeable or some shit. I told him, I think Lee is going to buy a 45, the Glock 45, with a red dot on it, and he's going to start running that. Me and him have come up with an SOP together, switching to the 77 grain OTM ammo, using the Glock 45 so we can swap mags. And that way, if we use the same ammo, we can, when our rifles are sighted in, it won't change the point of impact. I'm thinking about getting rid of my 34 for another 19. Well, shit, if you get rid of it, man, let me know. I'll pick it up from you. I'd rather, and then shit. I just want one, man, because they're badass. They got the long ass slide on them. and I've never owned one. I'd just like to have one. Yeah, you should, man. But if you're like me, you gotta have to sell one or trade something to get one. That's my usual SOP is I have to sell something to get something else or to work out a trade. TMT, what's up, brother? All my homies are here. Little squeaky toy down here. She's feisty now. She had her little nap. Now she's up.
She's back.
The Glock 40. That's a 22, isn't it, Justin? I think that's a 22. Yeah, I'd love to. I've shot a 34. I like it because it's got the longer barrel, but they're just badass, dude. I like to have one to wear in a shoulder holster. I've been looking at shoulder holsters, not copying light fighters or nothing, but I would like to have a shoulder holster to wear around here because thought about getting one for my Glock 20. Because when I'm on the Homestead doing work around here, I either have my Heritage Arms 22 or the 20, the Glock 20, just for a little bit more firepower. And I put together a get home bag since I've been working at the lake, and now our next job is going to be in Chapel Hill, so it's about an hour drive one way. I just put a little bag together. I've been carrying the 10 millimeter because it's a little more firepower. If that's the only thing I'm going to have, it's going to be the 10 millimeter for the firepower. What are you doing? She's barking at me. She's mad because she's not up here with Daddy. Yeah. Well, pick her up. She said, no, Mama, bite. I'll bite Mama. Okay. Yeah, I've seen the 17 long slide. Dude, I love my Glock 45. I always carried a 17 or a 19. And the 19 was just a little too small for my hands. Like I could shoot it good, but it's just a little too small because I got big hands. And I had the option to buy this Glock 45. And I was like, I don't know shit about them. Jumped online. And they were like, it's the slide length of a 19 and the grip module of 17. I'm like, hell, I'll buy it. I got it and a Canic Elite Pro with a Hollow Sun red dot and shit on it. I traded that for an AK. And then I started shooting my Glock 17 or the Glock 45. I freaking loved that thing. Lee came down and shot it, and he was like, bro, I love this thing. Because he's a big boy, too. He's got big hands. And he's got the 19X. He's got the 21, the 43X, I think. But, yeah, but he was like, man, he's like, I'm going to go ahead and get one of the Glock 45s. Yeah, I like his 19X. I've shot it a bunch. Like, see, I don't know if I can even get to my pistol belt. So, on my pistol belt, I use Safariland holsters, and so does Lee. We got the mount to where we can pull the holsters off. You know, you squeeze little things, it pops right off, and you slide a whole nother holster on. And when he comes to train, sometimes we'll just swap handguns. He'll give me his mags, I'll take and give him my mags, and we use each other's handguns. That way, if something happens and he has to grab my shit, he's used to shooting it. So that's just something we've been doing. But the next Glock, hey, look at the cardinal right there on top of the dog pen. We got a cardinal sitting on top of our puppy pen out there. That's pretty cool. The next Glock I get, I want the 21. Like I said, my first 45 Glock that I ever bought was the Glock 21 SF, the slim frame. I should have never got rid of it. Dumbass, young, dumb, full of cum. Back in the day, I'd just get another one whenever. Yes, metal, that is it. I just put it back on mine. That way I can swap out holsters because I do carry two different Glocks. Sometimes if I'm out patrolling, I will carry the 10 millimeter. I just don't have a good holster for it yet. I'm still trying to get a TRL1 light for my 45 because Light Fighter sent me a badass holster that you have to have the light. I just haven't had the money to get one. They say they make one at Harbor Freight that's similar that would probably work in that holster, but I'm kind of a sucker for buy once, cry once kind of thing now. Lee got me onto that buy once, cry once thing because I'll buy cheap shit and then I end up buying 3 of them when I could have just bought one of the good ones. So also next is Glock 20. I'm building it to my specs. Hell yeah, dude. The only 45 I have is a 1911. It was Brandeis, and I don't even shoot it. It's in a freaking case, and I haven't opened that thing in months. I just don't mess with it. It's sentimental. It'll never be shot. It'll never be carried. It's just a piece of history for me. Yes, sir, Bad Dream. I run 180s in both of mine 10 millimeters. I have 2. I have the 20 and the 29. I run the 180 grain hollow points in. The other one I'm not sure because when I found the 29 under a waterbed mattress. Y'all already know the story about that, and it was already loaded with some Hornadays. And when I was helping my boss figure out his house, I found the Hornaday box of 10 millimeter. And I was like, man, wouldn't it be cool if I found a 10 millimeter? He's like, yeah, if you find it, you can have it. And I was like, oh man, the place was trash. I didn't think anything about it. And that day I pulled that waterbed mattress and looked down and there was a Glock sitting under there. Man, that was the coolest shit ever. Next to winning my freaking 50. ACR, yeah. Like, and you can get them cheap, man. Damn, metal. $200 for it. Yeah, I mean, the police trade-ins, I was looking at a police trade-in Colt AR-15. I think they wanted like $700 for it. And it was beat up a little bit, scratched and stuff, but just from in and out of patrol cars. The armorer checked it out and said there was nothing wrong with the internals. He said they don't even shoot them that much. He said it's just they ugly because they beat the fuck out of them, taking them in and out. Bad dream. Yeah, so I swear to you, brother, Mama Bear can attest. I have pictures of it when I first found it. I was at work and my boss had bought a trailer. Not the guy I work for now, another guy. And we were remodeling it. He was totally tearing it out. All kinds of trash and shit in it. And he was like, we drained the waterbed mattress. And another guy cleaned all the trash up around it on top of the bed. And Vanessa, we're living, doing good, can't complain. And I was like, man, so my buddy, he was like, hey, can y'all go ahead and get that waterbed mattress out? And I was like, yeah, sure. So my buddy Lee walked to the other side. I walked to the other side. And I grabbed the mattress and we went to pull it back. And I pulled it back. And when I looked down, I saw the pistol. And I was like, holy shit, that's a Glock. I grabbed it. She was fucked up. Like, it had been in water for God knows how long. Like, I can't even tell you how long it had been. It was dirty and mud, just, ugh. So I grabbed it and I automatically released the magazine. There was hollow points in it. And I tried to rack the slide, but the slide wouldn't rack. So I took it outside, pointed it at the ground and pulled the trigger and nothing happened. So I finally messed with it enough to get the slide and there was no round in the chamber. I told my boss, I said, hey, I found this. He was like, you can have it. I told you, if you found that gun, you can have it. So I put it in the glove box. I came home. I went to the gun store. I bought all kinds of break-free and anything and everything that had to do with cleaning shit because I didn't have my cleaning kit here at the time. I only had my field cleaning kit. So I got it all apart. The only thing I had to replace on it was the guide spring because the ring on the front of the guide spring had rusted in this. When I racked it, it popped and it stuck out the front of the gun. $19.99 from my local gun store. Had it in 2 days, and that gun is fucking awesome, man. No shit, that would be awesome, dude. I love them. Like, it's awesome when you find them. You know what I mean? Like, that was the first one I've ever found like that. And it was freaking awesome. Like, it was the best thing ever. Like, by far the best thing I've ever found. Oh, here they go. Getting riled up. Yeah, ACR, no shit, brother. Like, dude, I wish I could find some more. Everywhere we go, we're tearing apart like that or doing demo. I'm always looking for stuff. My sister, her husband, Jason, they moved into their house in Maggie Valley, which is for sale. They moved to Charleston, South Carolina because of his job. The house was empty. He said that they were walking around checking everything. He found a Mossberg 590 shotgun, the semi-auto shotgun, up in a cabinet, or not a cabinet, but a closet in one of the bedrooms, and it was all the way to the back. So they called the guy that they bought the house from, and they were like, hey, we found one of your guns. He was like, man, I'm like 5 states away. It's a housewarming present. You can just have it. And I was like, man, that was cool. Like, gave him a fucking semi-auto 12 gauge. Becoming dangerous. What's up, my brother? Man, I'm glad everybody's coming in, man. Shit, I'm glad everybody's here today. Have a good one, Metal. I'll hit you up, man. I'll text you
Later, Metal.
in a little bit, Metal, once we get off the live chat and stuff, man. All right, as soon as we get off, brother, I got you. We're going to go for a little bit longer, guys. I'm getting hungry, and I got to figure out something for breakfast. I usually go get breakfast pizzas, but we just don't have the money. I don't want to put myself short on gas getting some pizza. But we can get some eggs. But we can't get in the chicken coop right now because it's a fucking swamp in there. It's that thick. So that's my chore for today. After we get off the live chat, I got to put my mud boots on and grab the shovel and go out there and scrape the fucking chicken coop down to where it's on dry ground again. I had to pop a little side hole and get some of the water to drain out, but they're living in a swamp. And then once we do that, we're going to go up in the woods, rake all the pine straw and leaves and shit like that, and then cover that in there. That helps them. It gives them something to kick through too. So I'm not really looking forward to having to do that today, but I got to get it done. But man, so how has everybody else been doing? I know everybody's been probably going through some shit. Did y'all see where I don't quite understand what's going on, but what's going on with Trump federalizing DC? What does that even fucking mean? Like, call Twin ignorant, but I don't pay attention to a lot of politics. Probably not as much as I should, especially not in the lifestyle that I live. But usually if it doesn't affect me straight down here and my family's life, I kind of just kick it off. I prepare for as much as I can. You can't prepare for everything, but I found 150 on a sale, Browning Belgian made shotgun. Oh, bro, buddy of mine's got a Belgian Browning shotgun. He let me hunt with it one year. Man, that thing is beautiful. Beautiful shotgun. Like, I've never really had a Browning shotgun. I've always had Mossbergs. I did have a Remington 870 Express Magnum for a while. I liked them, but I try to keep all the guns with the same safety because you train yourself. Speaking of, I found a new super safety I want. It's not been released yet. AS Designs in North Carolina has an ambidextrous AR-15 safety. It's 3-position, and it's got the super safety on it. But it's dual ambidextrous, so it doesn't change the manual of arms for the AR-15. So when I shoot, I used to reach up and just flip the split safety. Now it's kind of complicated with the push button. It's more like a pellet gun. As soon as it gets released, I got on their mailing list and I talked to a guy. The day it gets released, he's going to let me know, and I've got one on pre-order. So, I got you, bro. I got you. I got boxes for them. I've got the boxes somewhere in here for all the packages. I got everybody's shit laid out. I just got to get everybody's address again who ordered everything. So, yeah, she is. She's like, I'm fucking mean. She's beating up her big sisters. But yeah, now that I can get on my phone again and get everybody's address, I'll get them all sent out. I've been slacking on that shit. It's just I haven't had the money nor the addresses to get them. When I have the money, I had no way to get up with anybody. So, but now I got my phone back. So, it's still here in the gun safe. The other ones were up there. So I pretty much, once everybody got what they got, I gave my boss one of the out the fronts for his birthday. Me and him had the same birthday, so he gave me $100 and I gave him a couple knives and a pair of brass knuckles. So, what? What? Do what? Hey, can you top that off? Got it? Well, go get coffee. I can I can't transfer money right now, but I can transfer $3 off of it. We got $43 on there. Pat, what's up, brother? Hey, man. What's up, my brother? How's Blue doing? Blue is fucking huge, guys. Blue is probably, what, 25 pounds? She is fucking huge. Huge. She's one of the bigger ones. She was the firstborn, but she's out there. It's her, Rocco, and then Little Blackie, and then Taz. Taz is a little thing. She's wiry and lanky. They're all doing really good.
Blackie's a little.
Oh, I love the birds chirping down here. We got a lot of them down here too, man. We get a lot of cardinals. We have a couple cardinals that come down and visit us. And babe, I spill it. We got a lot of birds down here. We don't have any squirrel though, man. That's the one thing that we're missing down here. I haven't seen many squirrels. What do you mean? Yeah, but they're tasty, and it's something we could eat if we had to freaking shoot. I have a little squirrel feeder over here. It looks like a chair that's screwed to a tree. Can you grab it? I'm trying not to have to yell over them, babe. Nah, they're gonna start barking. She said, well, let her up here and play with me. But yeah, we got birds, all kinds of different birds down here. There you go. He said, I've got a squirrel you can have. I had a little feeder. So, looks like a chair. It literally looks like a chair in a dining room table with a screw in it. You just stick a piece of corn. I threw watermelon stuff. We had a bunch coming down at one time, but then they just seemed to disappear. Probably because of all the dogs, but who knows? I haven't seen any in my neighborhood either. They're like, usually you go up the road or everywhere, but then you go to everybody else's neighborhood and they're everywhere. So, I'd like to get a couple so we can. I know she is. Now the other two are wide open. They were all asleep. We did have all the dogs, the 2 puppies asleep. Now they're all wide open, playing a little bit. Yeah, well, yeah, I haven't really seen any. Well, we had an owl down here for a while. Yeah, about 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, we had 2 owls. You could hear them talking to each other. They make that hooting sound. Savage, what's up? We haven't seen the possum. Remember, y'all, when we were on a live chat and that possum walked across my cameras? Haven't seen him since. Oh, Glory, what's up, brother? Good morning. Hope you're good, brother. Hope you're doing good, man. We'll pray for you. I'm glad to see you too, Savage. I almost said something about the saw. I wanted to see if I was about to say something about the saw and see if Savage popped in.
Oh no, boy, are you okay?
We got this big ass red squirrel that makes all kinds of racket. He runs around throwing shit at the birds from the higher spots in the trees. Because they're eating his food, he's like, birds, you can get out of here. That's my corn. We don't have many red squirrels here. We have a ton of gray squirrels. I've seen a ton of gray squirrels. Hold on, man, this fucking, every time I move, I'm on my daughter's like memory foam mattress, so every time I move, it gets funky. I'm trying to do a long live chat because I really don't want to go out and clean the fucking chicken coop. That's gonna be a bitch. That is a bitch. It's so fucking swampy. It's just, wow. But if it was easier, I probably could just move it, but it would. And I was leaving the lake yesterday, and they have this trash dump. They had a tiny little chicken coop up there, man. I told my boss, I was like, can we stop and get that chicken coop? Because I can move some of my chickens around the yard. I want to build a chicken tractor like Glory did so I can move them. That way they can eat some of the fucking bugs around here. Dude, I'm so tan. I told a guy the other day, y'all can't see it. I'm online. I turned red from the Native American. But I told my boss, I said, man, I'm so dark, ICE is going to deport me. Dude, the Mexican dude started laughing like hell. I was like, man, he's like, I said, man, I'm so dark, ICE is going to deport me. He thought it was funny. Oh, no shit. Damn, like, I got a live trap. We were on that live chat that one day, and Mama Bear, we watched him cross, and he was heading up that way or up under the trailer that's up here, but I haven't seen him again. He's leaving on the wife's flatbed right now. Bye-bye, possum. Catch you in another time. Dude, I saw your Yoda flatbed. It's a Toyota flatbed, right? I had a Chevy 1500 single cab with a flatbed on it that I use for a wood hauling truck. Man, I miss that truck. My dream truck, guys, is a Dodge 2500 diesel 4-door with a metal flatbed. I want one so bad, man, because I want to get a fifth wheel camper to live in, you know. I want a flatbed Dodge so bad, but they are expensive. They have wildlife in their next door house with the possum moves there. Hell yeah. We're trying to keep the dogs quiet because they're gonna get loud. Little shit is beating the hell out of her big sisters, and they're very kind to her. They let her chew on them and all that shit. Thanks, guys. Haven't had a movement in 2 days. Can't eat or drink. I'm feeling horrible for. Damn, brother. Damn. Well, Glory, I hope you feel better, brother. He said, hey guys, haven't had a movement in 2 days. Can't eat or drink without feeling horrible for about an hour. Can't sleep. Been up for 2 days. Surgery in 2 weeks. Insurance and shit. They stay there over visiting my dog. Yeah, exactly, Savage. They're talking to Savage's dog. Here they go. They're talking to each other, guys. They're up there playing on the bed with Mama Bear. Yeah, prayers, brother. Like, I know that's rough, man. Like, stomach issues are nothing to fuck with. Nothing to fuck with. Speak it up. Sorry, guys. Come on.
Yes.
Here. Here. Oh. Forgot to take my meds this morning. Dude, we'll pray for you, ACR, or oh Glory. My man, I'll pray as much as I can, brother.
What are you doing with those?
What are those?
Weights.
She's lifting them. Maddie's outside working out with 10-pound weights. She's trying to get built. She starts school Monday, and I hadn't had the money to get no school supplies, no school clothes, no tennis shoes, no nothing. So thankfully, the school's going to help her with her school supplies. And Monday, after I work, I'm going to go get her a pair of tennis shoes. She wants some Converses. She wants black and white Converses. And they're not the most expensive shoe. So I'm going to try to get her a pair of those. And then she wants a pair of black Vans. So once I get her the Converses, then I'll save up and get her a pair of Vans. So she's a trooper, man. She doesn't ask for a lot. And I just haven't had the money with the gas and the generator, which we might need to check that soon too. Probably about full, but I filled it up last night before we went to bed. But cutting it off is saving us a lot of money. I'm just hoping that the heat stays away for a little while. Andrew, what's up, brother? Glad to see you, man. How's everything over the ocean? Hope you're doing well, man. I was talking to my boy in Australia too, man, and haven't heard from him off of Discord for a while. I'm hoping he's all right too, man. We usually talked a bunch, and he was gonna send me a package of Australian food, and we're going to send him a package of American food, just candies and shit for his kid, and he's going to send us some Vegemite and stuff that we wanted. Dude, the solar, yeah, as you can tell right now, solar generator's hooked it up. It's charging my phone while we're on here, and my badass solar fan sitting right here. Dude, we use these every night. We charge them during the day while the generator's running. I cut the generator off. Mama has a fan, I have a fan, and we can charge our phones. And we have figured out that the solar generator is strong enough to run our Wi-Fi. So if everything cuts off, we can run a Wi-Fi. It's been, they're amazing. I haven't used a solar panel on it yet because we charge it. But yeah, it's been doing great. You want to come up, DV? Here's Diva. Diva's wanting to see everybody. Here's Diva. There's everybody. Nope, now we got her. Come on, you're going to have to help. Maddie's going to have to come in and help with it. Come on, Diva. Come on. Hold on. It's too much, baby.
Maddie, I need you over here.
Just for a minute. I just got it. You want to see the warrior princess? She said, "Wait." She said, "Hold on. Gotta get some water." Oh. Hey, appreciate it, brother. Like, they're fucking spoiled rotten and healthy as hell, man. Can you help kind of keep them situated?
Yeah.
If they jump up here, it's going to shake the hell out of the camera. They're just trying to get up with Dad. And Sassy's over there passed out. All the big dogs are asleep. Here, take her and she'll do whatever. She's got weird ears, man. Her ears stand up like radar. She said, "I want to get on there and show all my friends. I want you to see all my friends." Put them back on the big bed. Come here, Xena. Xena, come on. Here's Xena, the warrior princess. This is the warrior princess. She said, "I love my daddy." She said, "I'm a daddy's girl." She said, "I was mama girl, but now I'm daddy's girl." She said, "I'm a big girl." She said, "I love my daddy." Yes, I do, man. Here, babe. Oh, she's coming back. She's up here for you. As long as they don't go in my gear. Lord have mercy. Here. Put them outside. We're going to have to put them outside or something. Yeah, what happened with that, Andrew? What's up with that? They are being the buttheads, guys. They're being, but I'm going to try to make it to 2 hours, but we can't promise nothing because the dog's being butthead now. They were quiet the first hour, so I guess I was blessed to have an hour with you guys without having to deal with the pups. And Sassy's like, "I want to go outside. These little bastards are tearing me up." She can't. Potty's right there. Come here, Sassy. Well, she can't, baby. She's gonna spoil. Alright, here we go. Hold on. She's gonna try to jump down here. Here's Mama. Oh, there's Big Dog. Oh, sorry, guys. Jesus. Mama Bear's like, "God damn it." Come here, Sassy. You wanna go outside? Come on. Open the door so she can go out. You wanna go outside? Or you wanna sit with Daddy?
Sassy.
Sassy, you wanna go out?
Outside?
No, I don't wanna go outside. She said, "I don't wanna go outside." Big Bearded Warrior, what's up, my brother? Hey, I'll call you here after the live chat in a little bit, man, so we can get some logistics planning down. Yeah, I got attacked. I've got court in 4 days to evict my tenants. I tried to help the guy all I could, but in return, dude, cocky with me enough time. Yeah, that's bullshit, dude. Lay down, Sassy. You lay down. Come on. You lay down behind Daddy. Man, wipe your hair with tail. Yeah, that's fucked up. Yeah. BBW, I will message you here in a little while, brother, and we'll call you, and then we can get out some logistics on everything. Find out what I got to take, how we can get me there, and all that shit, man, because I want to come help. So, and then in September, I'll be back in Texas again. I am so looking forward to Texas trip, man. Holy shit. I've been studying all the stuff. I've got my freaking, all my gear ready to go. Everything ready. Got everything. It's going to be good, man. Mama said, "I just going to lay here because other puppies can't get to me." But yeah, it's going to be fun, man. I'm memorizing all the call signs and code words and all that shit. And then got my blanks and the blank firing device. As soon as I can afford them, they'll be coming. I got them on my cart, getting ready to get those ordered. Everything will be dope. Everything. It's going to be great, man. Got my packing list down. Got some extra stuff. Thank you, Pat. Also got a bag of goodies for everybody for the packing list. It ain't in there. Texas Pete, baby. Gonna live off MREs for 4 days, man. Gonna have to have some flavor savers. I told him, you live in Waynesboro. It's a part of Wayne County. You're coming home as soon as you enter Wayne County. Stop anywhere and ask anyone if you threaten me. Oh, I got him. Her shoes will be bought Monday, and I work every day, brother. So I just been putting a little back in the gun safe every once in a while to get the blanks. I'm ordering 300 blanks in the blank firing device, which the blank firing device ain't too bad. It was like $19. The blanks are almost $1 a fucking piece, man. Like, it's crazy. They're like 50 cents a piece. So, but I will be in Texas in September, light fighters. If I have to start walking now to get there, I will fucking be there. I am not missing that. I'm not missing that. I'm telling you, I will fucking ship my stuff ahead of me, and I will walk to fucking Texas. I'll ruck down there, do my fucking training, and then MRE gum has a mild laxative to help you poop out the MRE. Yeah, so I saved a bunch of brass. Every time Mama Bear and I do some training here, I save all my 223 brass. I'll see if I can't ship it to you, brother, and maybe your homeboy can load it up or something. I probably got 1,000 rounds of empty brass because I was saving them just not for any particular reason. But then you told me that you have a friend that can load them, so help her out. Maddie's just staring off into space. Just put it.
Jesus Christ.
She's gonna come up. She's gonna bug the fuck out of Sassy and move it. But 50 cents, I guess that's not bad for blanks. What did they used to go for? Here we go. Put her outside in the fucking pan. Yeah. Oh, the shower setup. Oh my freaking Lord. That thing is amazing. Another listener who wants to remain anonymous, same one that sent the solar generator and solar fans that I use every freaking day, sent us a shower. I don't know if everybody noticed. I haven't been able to make a video on it. He even bought a 7'2" shower that's about 6 foot wide. It's a tent. It's got the place to hold the fucking shower head. It's got 2 bags on the side that have drainage, and then one big bag that's like almost waterproof. It's made out of plastic. Dude, that thing is a life-changing thing for my homestead. Where's the little pump? Is it over? Yeah. Here's the little pump, guys. This little pump right here, okay? It's waterproof, so it's got a little thing right here. You pull this out and you charge it with a Type-C charger. Screw the shower head on it, you drop it down in the bucket and turn it on, and it pumps like a real shower. Like, it's fucking amazing. It came with a heater. It's about this long, got a plug on it, and you plug it in, you drop it in the water first, then you plug it in, and it heats the water to 120 degrees. Once you start seeing the bubbles come out, the water's getting hot. Once the water's hot, you unplug it, pull it out. I have 2 clean 5-gallon buckets inside the shower. We fill both of them up with hot water. You drop it down in, you turn it on, and it pumps the water out. You can get 4 showers out of 10 gallons of water. It is fucking amazing. Dude, it's cool as shit. So if it gets dirt in it, it'll pick it up through the pump, and then the shower will come out. Just unscrew it, you clean it up real good, pull it back, and it sprays like crazy. So what is it doing, brother? Like, he said, I got to figure out the water heater in the shower, but once it stops raining, I'm going to tackle this. Dude, I wish I was closer, homie, because I could come and help. I don't know much about it, but I do know a little bit about RVs. Mine doesn't have a shower in it. Of course, it's just a little pop-up. Eventually, I will have a fucking fifth wheel. Like, I'm on a mission now. I got goals. I'm on a mission. First and foremost is to get the power situation set up down here to where I can start saving money to put towards the RV. But like, as far as living in an RV, I've mastered this shit, man. Like, even though it all through the rain, we had one little tiny leak. The seams in the canvas, I can't show you, but there's like seams, and they have siliconed all the seams. There's a couple patches in it, but one little spot just had a little bit of water rain, and it wipe it down. It would soak back in a little bit, but I have tarps covering the tent to kind of help keep the air and the heat in and stuff. But yeah, man, luckily I can shower. Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, I forgot you can. I haven't looked at firing up or filling the propane too much other shit. I feel you. I have a propane stove in this one. It's a 4-burner. Actually, the other one didn't have a stove in it. We just used a little 2-burner Coleman. And it actually, with the stove in it, it kept us warm last winter. The problem with a pop-up is, you know, you got your shelves. You got your shelves where you sleep on, and then you got like a 3-foot drop to the floor. So up here is warm as hell. Down here was fucking freezing. It'd be 20 degrees on the floor and 80 degrees up here. But we found if we put a fan on the floor and circulate the air, it would bring the heat down. So we got this RV on a steel 5K. Redid some of the floors inside to put the carpet in. Oh, hell no, dude. Shit, does it have the slide outs on your fifth wheel? Like, dude, that's my goal as a fifth wheel camper on some property with a prefab wood building, and I'm going to sheetrock it, insulate it, and make my YouTube studio in there. I want to get a microphone so I can start doing podcasts. I want a desk where I can sit in with my laptop and do with all that. So it's 38 foot and has 3 slide outs to work. Man, that's badass. Dude, I'll take it, brother. I'll come out there and work for a month to pay it off, man. Shit, dude. How's your house coming, by the way? Everything going steady with it? I know you got a lot going on, man. Work and shit, and you work fucking wild ass hours too. So I'll rent a fucking dually and come out there and pick that bitch up. But now the little shower, the fans, all that shit that people have donated, man. This shit, it's amazing, guys. It's been a total game changer for me and Mama Bear and Maddie. Like, it's amazing. No shit. So are you remodeling your house or building a new house? Oh yeah, dude. But honestly, and y'all might think I'm retarded, and I'm maybe mildly retarded. You should have seen the look Mama Bear gave me. I guess I'm more than mildly retarded. The MREs aren't bad. Like I bought a bunch of cases when I got my tax money because they were on sale. I got them through Grunt Proof so he could make a kickback off of them. I'm bringing 2 MREs. So when I go to Texas to the Light Fighters FTX, hopefully Monday they knock it out. Okay, you're rebuilding? Okay. Yeah, that's a process, man. I'm highly on the spectrum, I guess, especially when Mama Bear if you guys could have saw the look she just gave me, you already know the look she gives me. She's like, yeah, I'm more than mildly retarded. That's what I do. I paint for a guy, Joe Grantham Custom Homes. We've been at the lake. They had a $1 million house they remodeled, built a big 5-car garage with an apartment upstairs. So that's basically what I do too, Light Fighters. I'm super autistic. Huh? Oh, shit. Oh, man, that's going to be badass, dude. It's going to be beautiful. They just take a lot of maintenance on the wood. You got to make sure you fucking stain them and seal them up good and stuff. Just got old or incident. Yeah, he just upgrading, I think, brother. I think he just upgraded. It's a 100-year-old and has been built around 4 or 5 times. Yeah, it's time to just freshen it up, get everything up to normal. But yeah, I mean, I'll come get that fifth wheel off your hands, brother. I've already thought about I can borrow my buddy's fifth wheel. He's got a dually, a Chevy 3500 dually. It's got the fifth wheel attachment. He has horses, got a big horse trailer and shit. So I'm sure I can pull it. And that'd be a game changer for me. Whew, holy shit. Hopefully one day I'll be able to come see it, brother. You know how much I love you. Oh yeah. I have Marine grunt, not retarded. Green crayons taste bad. Red, I still go with the red crayons. But I'm taking, so as far as MREs, I'm going to take 2 MREs per day for Texas. That'll be my main meals. And then I'm getting some meal replacement bars and a bunch of candy, gummy bears, peanuts, just stuff I can snack on. But I have the last month cut my calorie intake to like barely any. I usually eat breakfast and I usually eat lunch, and I don't usually eat dinner. I'm trying to get my body used to running on less calories. So that way, when I'm down there, I know I'll have to have more calories because we're humping and rucking and fighting and doing the things. So I'm getting my body established, but I have lost about another 10 pounds. I went from a size 40, listen to this shit. My waist was 42 inches when I was fat. I'm down to a fucking 36. A 38 is too big for me. All my pants that are 40s are way too big. I went to a 38, which was tight, and now I'm down to a 36. So got to have both. The red makes you angry, the green crayons. I'm going to bring some crayons with me too. I'm going to have my pack of crayons, man. You already know I'm going to have those. I worked on a duplex a couple years ago that was built in 1930. Rough cut lumber brick. Yes. Hey, so my buddy Jeff, where I told you I helped paint the house that was built in the 20s, It's like that. It's all fucking rough cut lumber and hand cut nails. It's got they look like concrete nails. They're just rough cut blacksmith nails. His girlfriend's family has been there since like 1919. Her great-great-grandfather hand-built that house for his wife and his daughter, who was her great-grandmother, in 1922. It's huge, 14-foot ceilings, huge windows, beautiful house. And Jeff does what we do. He remanufactures, he fixes people's shit. So I helped him do a bunch of painting. He's redoing the house. I'm gonna help him scrape the siding, get all the stuff scraped off. We're gonna power wash it first, then scrape it, then sand it, caulk and everything, and then we're gonna prime it and then put 2 coats of paint. And I'm gonna hand brush it because that needs to be hand brushed. I'm gonna spray the primer to make it faster, but as far as the finished coats, we're gonna hand brush. It just fills in things, makes it better. So, what's up, Robert? Holy shit, what's up, Robert? Glad to see you, brother. My phone was busted. Hadn't had a phone, and one of the listeners sent me a phone and got me back online, and I am forever grateful, man. I missed everybody, dude. It's been different not being able to talk to my people on a daily basis. You know what I mean? Like, I'm so used to every couple days, every day texting and talking with people, and then doing my live chats on the weekend or during the week. You know, I was going to do one Thursday, but with the rain, and we didn't have a bunch of gas in the generator, and I didn't want to run out midway in the gas and then be like, damn, because you will be sitting here all of a sudden you hear boo, and then everything goes dim. So, but we're back and everything has been going good. And I thought it was Navy. Oh wait, they're the brown one.
Because ACR said he was in the Coast Guard Navy.
Oh, I thought that was a Navy thing. My boss was in the Navy. He was he drove the battle aircraft carrier. He was I can't tell you his rank or anything. I don't know, but he was aircraft. He drove the aircraft carrier, I guess. But you can always count on ACR for the jokes. Yep, she's over there. She's trying to keep the pups quiet and situated, and because they get crazy acting. So, but yep, we're doing good. I mean, we're making it, man. Work has been picked up. It's steady. I mean, it could get rough here in a few weeks, but it's doing good. So. ACR is the life of the party, especially when he's drinking and Johnny Depp shows up. Daddy's drinking. my boss, man, he was in the Navy. He calls the Coast Guard puddle pirates. Not to hurt your feelings, ACR, but he was like, I said, man, my buddy was in the Coast Guard. He was like, oh yeah, he's a puddle pirate. I said, oh shit, I'll have to tell him that one. So I never served, which is the biggest regret I have in life. That was the only regret I have in life, was not joining the Marine Corps. I wanted to be a Marine so fucking bad. So fucking bad. But never made it. Yep. Yeah, so I hate to say that. I wasn't ever going to say it online, but I told my boss, because I was like, yeah, I got a buddy, he was in the Coast Guard, because my boss is in the Navy. We were sitting there one day, and we had to sand pickets, you know, the pickets in the handrail. And he's over there sanding them like this. And I was like, hey, you do that really good. He was like, oh, yeah, I learned it in the Navy. I freaking lost it. And I was like, oh, yeah, my buddy was in the Coast Guard. He was like, oh, yeah, we call them puddle pirates. And I was like, oh, shit, man. Jesus Christ, ACR. You see what ACR said? I heard the black one tastes like black licorice, and I can't stand that shit. Dude, black licorice is horrible. He said the Coast Guard was under the Department of Transportation for a while. Hey, speaking of the Coast Guard, we've been working at Lake Gaston, which is a pretty big lake up here. It's north of us by about an hour. It splits Virginia and North Carolina. So half the lake is in Virginia, half is in North Carolina. You go into Virginia, drive around, and then come back into North Carolina to get some of the places where we work. There was a huge Coast Guard helicopter that was really low. It flew right across the lake, man. I tried to get a picture of it, but I couldn't snap it in time. We call sailors squids. Yep. But yeah, it was pretty cool, man. In the Navy, where men are women and women look like men. Dude, my boss man was telling me about that one day. He said there was this chick on there that was built like a dude. She was freaking huge. She's big ass arms, built like a dude. She said she would roll her sleeves up, you know, show her arms off and shit, had short hair. He was like, yeah, he was a little worried about her. He said none of the dudes hit on her. None of the dudes hit on her.
Wow.
I wonder why. Because she'd probably knock them out, and she took all the women. He said we call them Marines jarheads. Yep, that's the thing. That shit's. Oh, D's out. No, that's not D. Yeah, he's barking at Shorty. Yep. What's up?
I'll see what comes in.
Shh.
Now we have this base.
So the Coast Guard only has somebody to clown on. We all talk shit about the space shit, but Space Force, man, what happens if the aliens do come? Not the illegal ones, the ones that are from. I can't remember what I was watching the other day, and they were talking about aliens, and I was like, man, one of the big dudes was talking about how they had these lizard people underneath Area 51, and they went down in and got into a gunfight with them and shit. So when women have chest hair, you better run before it drops his pants. If a motherfucking woman has more chest hair than me, bro, we're gonna be fist fighting. John's life. I mean, I last checked. Energy shields don't stop my e-tool. Hey, I'm glad I got an e-tool then, brother. And I've been sharpening mine with the file on my multi-tool, so the quarter of that bitch is sharp as fuck. Hell yeah. For the ether bunny. Just breathe deeply into the rag. When you wake up, your butthole sore. Devil, jarhead, grunt, marine, and occasionally ass clone. Man, my grandpa always talking about jarheads. Hell yeah, dude. So I think, mine's got the serrated side plus the sharpened tip. And it wasn't very sharp. Now, I have one that I use out here on the homestead and stuff, but I have a Gerber that I got in this kit. Came with a saw, a little axe, the e-tool, and something else. Fence cutter. It's a dual-sided, like, chain link fence cutter. I keep it in my bag just in case you run up on some fences. But the one was really dull, so the Gerber was dull. Like, so I got a metal file and sharpened to one side of it, man. The Russians use them as weapons, like the Spetsnaz use them as weapons, so I figured I would too, you know what I mean? So, plus, man, a buddy of mine showed me a trick. If you turn the shovel part over, you can balance on it and sit on it as a stool. I thought that was pretty cool too. Dude, I don't want to go camping. As far as camping, I am no longer camping. I live in a camper, and for a year I lived in a tent. So I've camped for the last 2.5, almost 3 years of my life. So I'm a professional camper now. The tip is serrated because it's smashed up on rocks and just took the straight edge and stone. Hell yeah, dude. Shit, that's cool as shit. None of my shit is easy accessible right now. Like with Matt, we moved Maddie over because it was 100 degrees and her camper air conditioner didn't work real. It would blow, but it didn't blow. It blows semi-cold air, just not real good. So all my shit, as you guys can see, we got dog food back there, and all my shit is just piled up with just junk. Like, it's just piled up full of shit. So I got to work on that too. Yep. So I'm in central North Carolina. We got hard red fucking clay mud and tons of rocks. Like, finding good soil to grow anything in, you pretty much have to make it yourself. So I got a question for you guys. I got a ton of chicken shit. I have chickens and ducks, and they produce a lot of shit. I'm going to build a compost pile. I was thinking about using pallets. Has anybody done that? When you were on, you were on. Yeah, exactly. Hey, man, you got to take it when you can. So I need you to, can you step over for a minute? I got to pee again. The damn drink's going through me. So step over. Yep, I had to close my eyes. When you pee, you got to close your eyes when I pee. Don't mind Mama Chain. She didn't want to mess with white butter sugar.
Shirt. I work with dogs all day.
Yeah. Hey, we need to, I need to post Miss Lucy's link.
Diva was chewing my hair. Pallets rot very quickly and become compost if they so much touch the ground here.
Yep, that's what I was.
Back again.
Ours are holding up. We built porches out of a bunch of pallets, and hey, tell them about the pallet I just brought home.
No, this pallet that he brought home, gorgeous. What's up, Badry?
And it's solid. It doesn't have like the opening.
It's just one long piece, but you can tell it's a pallet, and it's beautiful. If we had a house, it would be coming inside.
Yeah, I would tear it apart and use it in its walls. Go ahead.
Side home. Yeah, pallets will work.
Yep, I was gonna use pallets. I was gonna use pallets for the. Sorry, guys. I was gonna use pallets and then line it with something to keep, a little bit of drainage, but not too much drainage. I know you have to add water to the compost and stuff.
Okay. Oh.
Yep, I'm gonna use the sidewalls for pallets, something on the bottom, keep it. I'm gonna have about 50 wheelbarrows of chicken shit, and I don't want it to go to waste because I want to put an in-ground garden eventually. But this is the last few months we'll be on this property. I just come the end of we'll maybe make it through the winter here, but as soon as I can, we're getting out of here. Like, I'm uprooting the dogs. We're gonna try to find homes for some of the dogs to narrow our dogs down a little bit. Like, the 4 puppies are still for sale or for free if anybody wants one. Yeah, we're gonna try to narrow shit down. So I have some pine pallets. I also have some hardwood pallets that are fucking heavy as shit, so we might be able to use them. Yeah, I don't want to use the treated ones I don't use the treated ones for anything but for like building porches out here. As far as like, I want to build raised beds, and everybody was like, use treated lumber. I'm like, that shit's got chemicals in it. I'm just going to use, I got an Alaskan chainsaw mill for my steel. I'm just going to cut poplar or a hardwood and use that. I was looking into the metal pre-built ones, but they're kind of expensive. I'd rather just make my shit. Yeah, dude, it's on my list, light fighters, especially chicken shit is hot. You got to lay it down early and keep turning the soil. Yeah, so that's why I wanted to compost it for a year to get the heat out, all the nitrogen and all the fucking shit. You can't just put it right on, you know what I mean? It'll burn that shit out of everything. But I did make some soil for my plants that I had to emergency plant, and I put a tiny little bit in with some soil. But I used a soil that drained where the chicken coop, around the chicken coop, it's full of earthworms, like full of earthworms. It's pretty rich and dark. It smells good. So I used it, and the plants are flourishing in that stuff. For my garden, my edible food garden, Mama Bear and I just put dirt, hay, eggshells, some chicken poop, and let it compost all winter long. And the first year we used it didn't work good, but we let it compost all winter. We went out there this year, and I turned the dirt, and it was dark black and smelled really good. My tomato plants are probably 9 foot tall. They go up and fall down. My pepper plants are probably 4 or 5 foot tall, and we've got all kinds of peppers. We got green peppers, we got yellow peppers. It's great. I love potatoes, man. And you can just plant them and let them do their thing and then dig them up. I just can't put anything in the ground here because it's just shit soil. All the wash comes down, all the chemicals and shit from everybody's shit, everything down here. I don't grow anything in the ground here. But once I move, I'm going to have a raised bed garden. I'm going to have some fruit trees and nut trees. Pretty much everything in my property is going to be edible sooner or later. I'm going to try to plant it to where everything is edible. That being said, where the chickens, where they poop grow tomatoes from the wrapping on seeds. Hey, so this is fun. We used to live in an apartment. When Mama Bear and I first got together, we lived in an apartment for a couple months before we got out. We found a tomato plant growing through a crack in the sidewalk, and we took it out. We watered it real good. It was just a small crack in the sidewalk and a big old tomato plant. I don't know how it got there. Maybe a bird shit it out, or somebody threw a tomato down and the seed grew. But we harvested the tomato plant out, planted it, and got tomatoes out of it. It was pretty cool. Yeah, my chickens get all kinds of shit. My daughter fishes in the creek. She's been catching, little tiny bass, and she caught a big brim. We've been taking them and throwing them in the chicken coop and letting them mile down. We put them in the duck pen too, and they eat the hell out of them. So, all right, yeah, I'll get it. Once I get off, I'm going to chill it at 2 hours. We got about 10 more minutes because I really got to get out there and tackle that chicken coop and get Mama some food and Maddie some food. And Mama needs coffee. I'm going to get her some coffee. And go fill up the generator, and then go fill up the gas cans for the generator for today and tomorrow. But I will be on tomorrow morning too, guys. Tomorrow we'll have a little bit more time because all my chores will be done, and I want to spend 3 hours with you guys. And hey, man, I'm back, brother, and keep your eyes out for some videos. I still got to make my Viper hood before Texas. I was going to do my packing list on a video for Texas so everybody can see what we're doing. Mama's going to be spray painting her shotgun. We're going to do a video of us setting up our hunting blind so you guys can get a view of that. I've got a whole bunch of shit planned on videos. The whole month we were off. Oh, and Mama's gonna shoot the stag with the force reset trigger, and then I'm gonna do a video of her. Me and my buddy Lee are gonna help her put her AR9 together once I can get the parts together. So if anybody has any AR9 parts, I don't care if it's anything anybody got that they want to donate to Mama Bear for her gun, I'll try to pay what I can, or I can do some trading with some knives or something. But yeah, if we can do something like that. Oh crap! I had a dog incident. Maddie, you're right there, kid. Like, help her out. Any kind of parts anybody can donate or sell to us or anything like that, man. Have you ever looked into guerrilla gardening? Basically, no maintenance cost. Yes, Pat. Where you just plant random shit and it just grows. Mama Bear and I have both been looking into that. When we get new property, that's kind of what I just want. Everything on my property edible. So we're gonna plant everything and anything. And like, I've been looking at the Three Sisters where you plant the corn with the squash and the beans and they all feed each other. Kidneys, no kidneys. I got my own, probably wore out from all the beer I drink. But like I thought about the guerrilla gardening. I did watch the video on it where the guy pretty much just planted random shit like blackberries and all that stuff, man. It was pretty cool, dude. Sperm donors accepted. I mean, whatever pays the bills, man. I have actually thought about doing that, but don't nobody want no retarded motherfucker like me to fucking sperm donor to them. You get them come out 6'9", 250 pounds, tattooed with a beard. So, I mean, kidneys, I mean, hell, I think on the black market, kidneys go for what, like 20, 30 grand? I think, yeah, I think pretty much, I mean, hell, you can donate a kidney, it costs about 25 grand. I am not looking forward to doing that chicken coop, though. Got to put the mud boots on and grab the wheelbarrow and shovel. Yeah, Mama did it somewhat. She got as much as she could out. She got a big wheelbarrow full out, but the rain, I need to rig something for a roof on them. But they're kind of in a bad spot, the only spot where we could really put them, and where the water drains, luckily it's carved out next to them. But I did take on the side and dig a hole to get some of the water to flow out, but we'll get it. Yeah, plasma. Yeah, so I donated blood one time, and I mean, I try to do that every couple of years. I imagine your kids came out in camo, 7'5" with a set of tools. You know it, bro. Popped out, hit the ground, talking about, what's up, guys? Let's make a YouTube video. Yep. My ex-wife wondered why it hurt so bad. My son was born with an AR-15 and a fucking plate carrier. Actually, my daughter Harley, she's kind of into survival and prepping. You know, I asked her, I was like, you know, what's your survival plan? She was like, you, Dad. I was like, okay, I get that. My son, he likes to shoot and stuff, but he's off doing his own thing. We ain't really been talking and getting along a whole lot here lately. And Maddie's just she does her own thing. Maddie's just Maddie. She likes what she likes. I'm pretty much the only prepper survivalist Minuteman in the family. So I guess all my kids are going to rely on me to keep them alive. But, you know, I tried to teach them how to shoot, teach them how to put some food back. And my middle daughter's probably the best one at that. Like Harley's, you know, she's kind of got it to where they just got their own house. They're living up in Durham, and they're all sick. Believe it or not, my daughter's got COVID. So I was going to go up there today and visit, but she said they tested positive for COVID. Oh, that'd be cool. He said, contact the billboard company. Those things would be badass.
What?
Billboard tarps. Pat was like, contact the billboard company. A lot of times they give away the tarps. Shit, because the tarps on my camper are like 2 years old and they're not waterproof anymore. They used to be really good. When we lived in a tent, it kept us dry as fucking in there with tarps on the top. And I put one on the bottom to keep the water from coming up. And then I had a big thick rubber mat that was given to me that we put in there, and it worked until we got flooded, and it just floated. But so far it's working good down here. Tried to get it with snacks, EBT cut snacks. You can probably barter for. Oh, I'm telling you, bro. Yup. Come out. Hey, Justin. My boss man Russ, who I worked for. His dad Tom, he passed away a few years ago. That's what he called me, was Baby Huey. He was like, "You a big." And the last time I seen him, it was a couple years ago, right before he passed away. He's like, "Holy fuck, you're still alive?" And I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "Damn, I thought you'd be dead by now the way you live." I was like, "Well, thank you, buddy. Guess I'm doing something right." So, well, guys, I hate to cut it. I will be on tomorrow morning at 8. I'm not doing nothing in the morning, so I'll be able to spend the whole freaking morning with you guys. I got to get out here before it gets 80 degrees and get this chicken coop done. And the sooner I get it done, the sooner I can come in and drink beer and work on some videos and stuff. So, yeah, I told you, Savage. He was like, damn, you're still alive. And Russ looked at me and I was like, damn, yeah, man, appreciate that. He was like, I guess. I used to live hard, though, man. Back in the day, I was a hellion, man. So, I will see, hopefully I will see all you guys tomorrow. I've missed you guys, man. It's been freaking crazy not seeing y'all. I'm glad I'm back. Look out for the channel, man. We got all these people have done so much. I want to thank everybody who has done anything for me and Mama Bear and Maddie in this channel. I owe you guys, man. You guys are what made my channel. Not Twin, not Mama Bear. You guys are what's made this channel. I appreciate y'all joining me. I'm freaking glad to be back. I will work on getting everything signaled up. And if anybody needs anything, my email was on there. Email me. I'll give you my number. We can chat offline. If you're on Signal, Discord, I can throw you my number. But I love you guys. I will see you guys tomorrow morning. As always, man.
Always forward.
Y'all stay safe. Watch your 6. Always forward. I'll see you later. Damn, I'm glad to be back.